Eso pues, ¿no? Ya quedamos con ellos y estamos felices los dos. Esto sí, nos quedamos con ellos. Creo que no seguimos viviendo esta carita de oro. Tan libre. No sé. No.
Griggs, is Brian Griggs here? Brian Keith Griggs. Right. Are we ready, Ms. Williams-Law?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Jose Luis Garcia Bonilla, case number SP 150989991. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Garcia Bonilla.
Jose Luis Garcia Bonilla.
Okay, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Mr. Bonilla, do you have valid insurance to show the court?
Yes, I do.
All right, let's see what you have, please.
Okay. So,
All right, Ms. Mason, let me see. Continue to hold it up there.
Yes, Your Honor.
Push it a little closer, please. A little closer to the screen. The camera. It looks like 8/17/2024. He's showing valid insurance for this Ford Expedition. What's the recommendation?
Who's the defendant, Your Honor?
Garcia Bonilla. Good morning, Miss Mason.
Yes, Your Honor.
What's the recommendation?
Okay. I'm sorry again. Who's the defendant again?
Garcia Bonilla. Okay, 835, top of 835.
Garcia Benitez.
Bonilla, Bonilla.
I'm not seeing it on my docket, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Was no
Okay, here we
insurance.
go. Improper plates. I got it. No insurance dismissing on that one.
Mr. Bonilla, case is going to be dismissed for providing valid documentation. You don't have further payment of warrant fee. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you. Have a good morning.
Usual. On the iPhone, can I get your name, please? I just told you to start your video. What is your name, please? iPhone. You're unnamed. Yes,
Joshua Gubin.
say that again.
My name is Joshua Gubin.
Ruben?
Yep.
Oh, very well. I have another iPhone that I need to let and get named as well. Mr. Ruben, good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right. Good morning, Ms. Hernandez. Who's your client? Sanchez?
Good morning, Your Honor. No, my client is Lopez, Darwin Antonio Lopez, at
Okay,
9.
I don't see that person yet.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. I'll be here in case you need me before. It's okay.
We have Sanchez as well. We'll get that person as soon as we can. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Sanchez actually is next. Sanchez is actually next. So, Ms. Hernandez, can you state your name for the record and your qualifications, please?
Yes, my name is Emma Hernandez, CAO qualified Spanish interpreter, Your Honor.
And can you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in the manner now before the court not divulge confidential communication, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you solemnly swear or affirm that to the best of your ability you will interpret from English to Spanish and Spanish to English?
I do.
Very well. Let's see if we can find Sanchez's file.
Is he Sanchez Lopez or Lopez Sanchez?
Oh, the Sanchez, the Valdez. This is, and it's 2 case numbers. So this is the city of Detroit versus Anita Valdez Sanchez. Case numbers SP 1207824, counts 1 and 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Este es el caso de la ciudad de Detroit contra la señora Anita Valdés Sánchez, número de caso SP 120-78-241 y 2. Sus comparecencias, por favor, para que consten en el acte.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Sanchez.
Edward Berry Jr., representando a la acusada. Señora Sánchez, por favor, diga su nombre completo para que conste en el acta.
Ms. Sanchez, state your name, please, for the record.
Señora Sánchez, por favor, diga su nombre para que conste en el acta. I don't see her.
Anita Valdés Sánchez. ¿Me escucha?
Anita Valdés, sí, Anita Valdés Sánchez. ¿Me escucha? Can you hear me?
Let's see. Mr. Berry, purposes of arraignment.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute, Your Honor.
Señor Berry, para los propósitos de la lectura de cargos que van a hacer, sí, su señoría, nosotros vamos a hacer la lectura formal y vamos a permanecer en silencio.
Well, in our not doing the client's behalf, client $0 bond.
Los digo para que te enfoques. Vamos a Ariana, vamos a comer.
Está bien, yo voy a introducir una declaración de no culpabilidad en su nombre y voy a poner una fianza de $0.
Ms. Sanchez, do you have a valid license and
Señora
insurance?
Sánchez, ¿usted tiene una licencia válida y tiene seguro vehicular? Sí. Yes.
All right, I have to wait on a clerk to run the license, so we're gonna have to pass the map.
Está bien, voy a esperar que llegue el asistente de la corte para poder verificar su licencia. Por lo tanto, vamos a seguir esperando por su caso. Vamos a pasar a otro.
Do you have a copy of your certificate of insurance, ma'am?
Señora, ¿usted tiene una copia allí con usted de su certificado de seguro?
Sí, creo que sí. Nada más me permites un momento. La copia del seguro, del certificado del seguro.
Yes, I believe I
¿Lo de
have
ahorita
it.
o el de ese
Please
tiempo?
allow
De
me
ahorita.
1 second.
All right, well, we're gonna pass the matter, get that copy of insurance out for when we call you back on the record, okay?
Ok, señora, vamos a pasar su caso para que usted busque, por favor, y tenga a mano esa copia de seguro y de lo que necesite, y su licencia, de todo.
¿Es solo la licencia con el seguro?
You need only my license and the insurance, Your Honor?
Mi
Yeah,
licencia
I
la
have-
tengo ahorita conmigo.
Tell her to hold on, I have to pull her license
Que ya lo
up.
tengo.
by
Dile que
Ya lo
clerk's
tengo.
side.
Sí,
Tell her just to
señora,
have.
por favor. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
No,
Oh,
not
aquí tengo
you.
mi licencia.
Tell her I need to hold on, and I'm gonna pull her license up from the Secretary of State. And that tell her to get her copy of insurance ready for when I call her name, all right?
Señora, por favor, oiga al juez. Él tiene que esperar porque él va a meter en el sistema su licencia para ver qué dice la Secretaría del Estado. Por favor, tenga a mano la licencia y tenga a mano el seguro para cuando él llame el caso otra vez, usted tenga las dos cosas a mano. Mientras tanto, por favor, mantenga su micrófono en silencio, por favor.
Ok, solo le digo de lo que está pasando con la licencia.
No, tiene que esperar que el juez llame el caso.
Le digo lo que está pasando con la licencia.
All right, let's pass the matter. All right, are you with us? No, I got the files here. I've already started. These are ones we've done so far. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Villa Gross. It's my case number SP 1542026. Count 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to your staff. May it please this honorable court, Sherika Harris, P 72832. On behalf of the defendant, please state your name for the record.
Milagros Guzman.
Okay, good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for a retrial. Do you have proper insurance and registration, ma'am?
Yes.
Can I see those documents, please? I'm satisfied with that.
What else did you require, Your Honor?
Insurance.
It's on a cell phone, so it might be a little hard to see. Would you like us to send over email? Yeah, it's gonna be hard to see.
I'm satisfied with that.
Okay.
Miss Mason.
For the
Put your-
record, Your Honor, Diachico Mason, City of Detroit, 43471, recommending dismissal at this time for compliance.
All right, we're gonna dismiss the cases, ma'am, for providing valid documentation, okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, you guys have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Too.
Mrs. Gray, are you there? Miss Sanchez's license. Oh, that's this one. Ms. Gray, are you there?
Yes.
All right, this is the City of Detroit versus Ms. Sharon Marie Gray. Case numbers SP 1495932, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1495945, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Ms. Gray, please state your name for the record.
LaSharon Marie Gray.
I'm sorry for the mispronunciation, ma'am. Today is the day and time set for a pre-trial. I do have an offer here. Ms. Gray, the offer now is pleading to a 1 count of failure to display. That's a 0-point offense, but it abstracts. That'll be $240 fine, and a 6 to 10. That's going to be 2 points on your driver's license and $135 fine. And the rest of the case is dismissed. You have an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris, and you can have a conversation with her, okay?
Okay.
Join the room, please.
Just tell me my assignment just now. I have this.
All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Sanchez. Ms. Sanchez, your license is expired.
Señora, vamos otra vez para que conste en el acta con el caso de la señora Sánchez. Señora Sánchez, su licencia está expirada.
Apenas se venció porque estoy esperando el permiso de trabajo y no la he podido renovar.
It's just expired because I'm waiting for my working permit, and I cannot renew it without my working permit, and I'm waiting for it to arrive.
Put your appearance on the record for Ms. Sanchez.
Elwood S. Berry Jr.
Edward Berry Jr.
Offer is going to be failure to display a 0-point offense. It will abstract to the Secretary of State. It will be a misdemeanor.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I couldn't hear you.
The offer is going to be failure to display. It will abstract to the Secretary of State. It won't carry any points, $205 fine. It will be a misdemeanor on your record. You have an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Ms. Berry and have a conversation with you, please.
Señora, la va a mandar el juez a una sala de consulta privada. Por favor, apriete allí cuando vea la invitación y para hablar con su abogado y con el intérprete, y el juez le va a explicar qué es la oferta que le están ofreciendo, que es que no pudo mostrar una licencia. Por favor, apriete y únase a la sala de consulta privada o grupo pequeño.
Well, let's pass that matter. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Gray. Ms. Gray, give me an opportunity to Counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting a trial and formal hearing date. I believe Ms. Gray did attempt to take the course. She sent you an email to that regard, but at this time, we're asking for a trial and formal hearing.
Is that what you want to do, Ms. Gray?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna give you a trial date of June the 27th, 2024 at 9 a.m., okay? On all the matters.
Okay, thank you.
Don't have anything further. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
You too.
This was Mr. Fortney. This is the city of Detroit versus Aaliyah Glover Swift, case number SP 118-27681, SP 118-2772, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 141-72872, and SP 141-72881. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of Ms. Glover Swift, please state your name for the record.
Aaliyah Glover Swift.
All right. Good morning to you, Ms. Glover Swift. Date and time set. We'll call it set for a pre-trial. Do you have valid registration, insurance, and a license?
I just have the insurance and the license.
You have insurance and a license?
Yes.
Can you show the court the insurance, please? All right, I'm satisfied with that. I'm gonna run the license here. No, I'll run the license. What's going on with your registration, ma'am?
I went yesterday, but I wasn't able to get it done. So I set another appointment for next week.
Okay.
Hello?
Recording, look at it now.
Hold on 1 second, please, sir. Okay.
Oops, sorry.
Right. I have a valid license for Ms. Glover Swift. I have valid insurance. It's just a matter of really, looks like here, just a matter of title registration. What is the recommendation, Council? Ms. Mason? Oh, there's not, she's not going to be on the docket. Ms. Mason, you're on mute?
Your Honor, for the record, Diachiku Mason, 43471, City of Detroit. I'd probably recommend an improper plates.
All right, offer's going to be improper plates as charged on the one, and then dismiss the rest. $240 fine. We'll dismiss that upon payment. You have an absolute right to a trial, and I'll put you in a breakout room with Miss Harris and speak with her about it. All right.
Okay.
Join the room, please. let me name some of the people that are here now on the iPhone. I'm gonna ask you to unmute yourself. Can I get your name, please?
Aaron Leggett.
You said Aaron Leggett?
Yes, sir.
All right, good morning to you. On the telephone in that Hampton Roads number 757-915-0855. What's your name, please?
Christopher Lane.
Lynn? Okay, very well. Good morning to you. Thought I saw Lint on the docket, but I don't see Lint. L-E-N-T. Mr. Lint. Mr. Lint.
Yes, sir.
L-E-N-T.
No, L-A-N-E.
L-A-N-E. Christopher Lane.
Yes, sir.
All right, let me see if I see Lane. Oh, I don't see Lane.
You don't see him?
Mr. Lane, you're not here until Christopher
Yes,
Marcia Lane,
the Marcier.
Marcia Lane. Okay, this is, you're not supposed to be here until, March the 8th.
Oh, okay.
All right, have a good day. March the 8th, sir.
Yeah, you too.
Have a great day. All right, are we ready on Ms. Glover Swift?
Ready, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Glover Swift. Ms. Glover Swift, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting a trial date.
Right? Is that what you want to do, Ms. Glover Swift?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to set a trial date for all the matters on June 27th, 2024 at 9 a.m.
Okay.
If there's nothing further, ma'am, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you, too. You said June 27th, correct?
June 27th at 9 a.m.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
You as well. All right, City of Detroit versus Shamar Cyril Green. This number SP 1534437, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 15306, counts 1 and 2. SP 1535309, SP 153. Turn your background down, sir. SP 153531111, SP 1535427, counts 1 and counts 2. Z8091491, 227488491. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Green, please state your name for the record.
Shamar Green.
Right? He's not supposed to be here until, it says here, I know he told me he had a notice that was today, but I have in the system here, 4th of March. We'll set a pretrial date. I don't know if he wants an attorney appointed to him. We'll set another pretrial date. But he has this high DAC, so we're going to need to set some conditions of bond.
And Your Honor, I would ask, unless Mr. Green indicates he's hiring his own attorney, that an attorney be appointed.
Mr. Green, is that what you would like to do? Are you going to hire your own lawyer, or are you going to want the court to see if they can appoint you one?
The court can appoint me one.
All right, what's your telephone number, please?
248-417-3031.
All right, I'm going to mark the file as an appointed attorney. I'm going to set another trial date for April the 18th, 2024. That's April the 18th, 2024. I'm going to give him a $500 personal bond. I'm going to refer this matter to probation. I'm going to give you the number to probation. That's 965-3414.
Okay.
I just want you to have that number for your.
Let me write that down real quick. You said, what was the number?
965-3414. I just want you to have that number for your record, sir, so that patients should reach out to you. There's going to be a condition of the court to no leaving the state of Michigan without the court's permission. Testing 1 time per week. I know it's Thursday today. I would like to see a test today, but if I don't, it's got to be a test by next week, and it's got to be consistent. And if the test comes back positive, missed, or diluted, then we're going to up the ante. All right.
All right.
All right. So I have your number. You should reach out to you should hear from the probation department, and you should hear from that appointed attorney. Mr. Gold.
You know he's not on mute when he's ripping ass.
The probation department and the attorney. If you have a problem with either, then you know how to contact the court. You need to get back in touch with us, okay?
Okay.
All right, do you have any further questions, sir?
No, sir. And you said that my next court date is April what?
18th at 8:30. And hopefully, if you don't hear from that lawyer in the next couple of weeks, I need you should get back in touch with the court, all right?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, you don't have to disregard that marks the 4th date.
Okay.
Have a very good day, sir. Best of luck to you.
Same to you.
This is the city of Detroit versus Lamar Lockhart Simon.
Yeah.
Case number is SP 121-66971, SP 121-67671, SP 1411486, counts 1 and counts 2, SX 4326028, counts 1 and counts 2, and B 119412220. Appearance for the record, please.
Cherika Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name for the record.
All right, today is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, Counselor.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Okay. They, under not guilty plea on his behalf, give him a $0 bond. I have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cases. Two of them are state cases, so I don't expect an offer to be given on that. So I have an offer of no offer on the dog restraint, $240 fine, plea discharged, and failure to display, $240 fine. That's a 0-point offense, but it will abstract to the Secretary of State, both are misdemeanors. And I guess we can dismiss the rest. 240, you have an absolute right to a trial, sir. I'm gonna let you speak to Ms. Harris in the breakout room, and you can let us know what you want to do when you come out, all right?
All right.
All right, he's in there. Link Tech TMR, that looks like an officer on that device. Good morning to you, sir. What's your name?
Good morning, sir. My name is Tryon Beloga.
Okay, I'm gonna put you, you're an officer?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna put you in a breakout room number 1. You can speak with the city attorney, all right?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Bazzi, good morning to you. Who's your client? For some reason, I don't see him. I don't see this phone. This one here. Is Brian Griggs here? Brian Griggs is Darren Gudino here. Darren Gudino. All right, Edward Golden, I see your hand is raised, sir. I have you out listed.
I was trying to see if this is traffic court.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Check and make sure you're on the docket. Everybody else seems to be here. Good morning, everybody, if I haven't already acknowledged you. Are we ready on Ms. Sanchez, Mr. Berry?
Ready, Your Honor.
¿Estamos listos con la señora Sánchez?
Sí.
¿Estamos listos?
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Sanchez. Ms. Sanchez, I'll give you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what your client want to do?
Vamos a volver para que conste en el acto con el caso de la señora Sánchez. Señora Sánchez, le di la oportunidad de que hablara en una sala de consulta privada con su abogado. Señor abogado, ¿qué desea ser su representada?
Your Honor, the defendant would avail herself of the offering.
Su señoría, la acusada quiere tomar ventaja y tomar la oferta.
All right, does she need a time to speak with an immigration attorney to see if this is gonna affect her her status?
Señora, usted necesita tiempo para hablar con un abogado de inmigración, a ver si de alguna forma esto tiene algún impacto en su proceso migratorio.
No,
No,
creo.
I don't believe so.
All right, you want to raise your right hand, ma'am?
Señora, por favor, levante su mano derecha.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
¿Usted jura o afirma decir la verdad, solo la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Sí.
Yes, yes.
Put your hand down, please.
Señora, ¿puede bajar su mano?
Ma'am, is that what you want to do? Plead to this misdemeanor, failure to display?
Señora, ¿eso usted lo que esto es lo que usted quiere hacer, declararse de este delito menor de que no pudo mostrar una licencia?
Sí.
Yes.
All right. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Señora, ¿usted entiende que es para este tipo de delito la pena máxima podría ser de hasta 93 días en cárcel y o $500 de multa? Señora, ¿usted entiende que esa es la pena máxima que se puede dar? Yes.
Sí.
Yes.
Tell your friend or whoever that is, your husband or whoever that is in the background, that they cannot be giving you advice. If I continue to believe that they're giving you advice on how to proceed, then I'm going to stop the proceedings and I'm going to make you come in person, okay?
Señora, por favor, dígale a la persona que tiene al lado, su esposo o quien sea, que por favor deje de estarle dando consejo mientras que estamos en la corte, porque si sigo viendo que usted no está diciendo, sino que es alguien que le está diciendo lo que tiene que decir, yo voy a cancelar esta audiencia y la voy a hacer venir a usted en persona.
All right, this is all. If you need some advice, you have to go through the attorney. I understand that may be your husband, but I can only, I want to make sure that you are taking this and you understand what's going on. I have to make sure of that before I take the plea, all right?
Señora, si usted necesita aviso, algún tipo de consejo, para eso está el abogado. Yo entiendo que se puede ser su esposo, pero yo tengo que asegurarme de que es usted la que está entendiendo el proceso.
Okay.
Antes de aceptar su declaración de culpabilidad o su declaración de lo que sea, yo tengo que asegurarme de que es usted la que entiende y no la persona que tiene al lado.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Está bien, nuevamente, usted entiende que la máxima penalidad que podría ser castigado este delito es de hasta 93 días de cárcel y o $500 de multa.
Sí.
Yes.
Do you understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Usted entiende que usted absolutamente tiene el derecho de ir a juicio si así quisiera.
Sí.
Yes.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Su abogado, el señor Berry, le explicó mientras que estaba en la sala de consulta pequeña, le explicó sus derechos, ¿correcto?
Sí.
Yes.
You understood those rights?
¿Y usted entendió esos derechos?
Sí.
Yes.
You have any questions about those rights?
¿Usted tiene alguna pregunta acerca de esos derechos?
No.
No.
You know, by taking this offer, you're going to give those rights up?
¿Y usted entiende que tomando esta oferta que le están ofreciendo, usted está renunciando a esos derechos?
Sí.
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
Y aparte de lo que ya hemos hablado aquí, que consta en el acta, ¿alguien más le ha ofrecido alguna otra cosa?
No.
No.
Let me draw your attention back to June the 1st, 2021. at around 3:17 PM in the city of Detroit in the area of Clark and Porter Street, ma'am. Did you have an occasion on the day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Señora, déjeme llevar su atención al día del lugar y la hora de los hechos, que fue el 1 de junio del año 2021, alrededor de las 3:17 de la tarde, entre las calles Porter y Clark de la ciudad de Detroit. Ese día, ese lugar y a esa hora, ¿usted estaba allí y la paró un oficial de policía?
Sí,
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle, ma'am?
¿Y usted estaba manejando un vehículo, señora?
sí.
Yes.
The officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license.
Y el oficial le pidió que, le enseñara una licencia de conducir válida.
Sí.
¿Perdón?
Sí.
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you, ma'am?
Pero usted no se la pudo mostrar, ¿verdad, señora?
No.
No.
Why is that?
¿Por qué no se la pudo mostrar?
Porque no la llevaba conmigo.
Because I didn't have it with me.
All right. Can we just All right, I'm gonna find you guilty of the amended count of failure to display. What I'm gonna do is I'm only gonna fine you $120 on this because you've already paid a related civil infraction. With stipulation of probable cause, I'll dismiss the other matter.
So
Está bien,
stipulated,
señora.
Your Honor.
Entonces, yo la voy a encontrar culpable del cargo enmendado de que no pudo mostrar licencia, pero le voy a rebajar la multa a solamente $120, porque usted ya pagó una infracción civil. Y con la estipulación debidamente hecha por parte de su abogado, yo le voy a quitar el otro cargo que tiene. Estipulado, su señoría, dijo su abogado.
Gracias.
Thank you.
And when can you pay the 120, ma'am?
Señora, ¿cuándo puede pagar usted los $120?
Menos de 15 días, 15 días.
Less than 15 days, Your Honor.
All right, pay it by March the 14th, 2024. Pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone, or you can come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person.
Ok, señora, entonces yo le voy a dar hasta el 14 de marzo.
Ok.
Para que pague. Lo puede pagar en cualquiera de los kioscos DivDat que están alrededor de la ciudad, o lo puede pagar ir personalmente a pagarlo en la corte.
Ok.
Ok.
All right, there's nothing further. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Ok, señora, si no tiene más nada que agregar, que tenga excelente día y la mejor de las suertes para usted.
Igualmente, gracias.
Same to you. Thank you very much.
All right, this is Mr. Barry. This is the city of Detroit versus Dallin Kevin Gunter. Case number is SP 1214671, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1289790, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1330063, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1331523, counts 1, 2, and 3, and U3 8258617. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gunter.
Yes, this is DeLon Kevin Gunter.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Will enter a not guilty plea on Mr. Gunter's behalf, give him a $0 bond. As it stands now, the offer is, let's see, failure to display, $240 fine. Disorderly conduct, $240 fine. There are some civil infractions that weren't added on here. 1, 2, 3, 4 civil infractions that weren't listed on here. So Madam Mason can give them an offer on an additional 11 to 15, a no proof of insurance, no plates, and no proof of insurance, all civil infractions. What I will do though is I'll allow him to pay the reinstatement fee up front for those no proof of insurance and see if he can bring a valid driver's license in if he likes to. And other than that, we'll give him the updated offer, and he has an absolute right to a trial and not get to on his behalf in $0.
No objection to that, Your Honor. Bringing those, the no proof and the no proof of insurance, the other three tickets that you indicated.
What is the updated offer?
The updated offer would be just failure to display and a disorderly conduct on the offer to engage. The remainder dismissed.
All right, 240. The disorderly conduct, the failure to display will be a 0-point offense. Won't abstract to the Secretary of State. The failure to display, the offer to engage will be amended to disorderly conduct. You'll have to take a misdemeanor morality class, get testing, HIV, STD, and which will, the testing will be private to you, results will be private to you, and you will have to pay $240. You have an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Barry, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Well, all right. Join the room, please. On Zoom, Mr. State. All right, Mr. Bazzi, you're here on a review for who? Good morning. Briggs has been dismissed. All right, let's go back on record for Mr. Lamar Eugene Lockhart Simon. Mr. Simon, Mr. Lockhart, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, it's my understanding Mr. Lockhart wanted to enter a plea.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Lockhart?
Yes.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please?
Yes.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for these offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Ms. Harris went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Yes, she went over it.
You understood those rights?
Yes, I understand my rights.
You have any questions about those rights?
No.
You know, by taking this offer, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to June 22nd, 2021 at around 4:19 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Glenwood and Glendale Street, sir. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you?
No.
Why is that?
My license suspended.
All right, I'm gonna find your client guilty of the amended count of failure to display, a $240 fine. Let me draw your attention back to June the 4th, 2020 at around 12:55 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of 1016 Custer Street. Did you have were you staying at that location at that date and time?
So was I staying at that location?
Yeah, were you there, or did you have a dog at that location at that time?
Yes.
All right, did that dog get out of the yard and roam unattended, off the leash?
Yes.
All right. Satisfied, counselor?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna find your client guilty as charged. I'm gonna fine him $240. I'll give him a 6-month delay for that. And I'll dismiss if the dog he doesn't have any more allegations of dog restraint or anything like that, right? Stipulates the probable cause, will dismiss the other matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
I'll waive the warrant fees, $240, sir. I'm gonna give you a six-month delay. August 1st, review date. It's gonna be August 1st at 8:25. Make sure it's paid before then, all right?
Okay.
Come back August 1st. If we come back, we'll close one out and dismiss the other. If there's nothing further, Mr. Lockhart, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
You too.
All right, thank you.
Your Honor, may I, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Lopez is not here yet, right?
I haven't seen him. Mr. Lopez? No, I haven't
Darwin
seen him.
Antonio Lopez. Okay, can I jump to another courtroom and come back?
Absolutely.
Thank you, Your Honor. If you need me, just call.
Very good. Mr. George Green?
Yes, I'm here.
George Green Jr., can you remove your hat, please, sir?
I'm actually his son, but my dad is here. The car was in his name, but I was driving. So we both here.
Hold on a second, Mr. Green. Don't start talking before you talk to an attorney.
Oh, okay. Okay, my bad.
They say you don't talk, you just might walk.
Okay.
City of Detroit versus George R. Green Jr. Case number SP 1538906, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Sheriff Harris, on behalf of Mr. Green, please state your name for the record.
George Green III.
George R. Green Jr.
I need George Green Jr.
I'm right here, George R. Green Jr.
All right, how you doing, Mr. Green Jr.? How you doing?
Okay, and you, sir?
I'm all right. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial in the matter. Mr. Green Jr. offer is plead as charged to the allowing, dismiss upon payment, $240 fine. I'm going to put you in the breakout room, Mr. Green Jr., with a very good lawyer. You can discuss the matter with her, all right?
Okay.
You have an absolute right to a trial. join the room, please. All right, let's pass that matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gunter. Mr. Gunter, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, Mr. Gunter would avail himself of the offer.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Gunter? Where is he?
Well, I gave him instruction on how to leave. Let me see if I can grab him.
He's here.
He's here. Yeah, he's here.
Mute yourself and unmute yourself. Turn your camera on, please. All right, we're moving on. Lindley.
Yes, I'm here.
Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning.
Alicia Lindley.
Yes.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Alicia Lindley, case number Z8091481. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Lindley.
Alicia Lindley.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pretrial. As for purposes of bond, counselor.
Bond, well, certainly waive the reading of the information and stand mute, Your Honor.
Okay, we're going to give her a $500 personal bond. We're going to have her test one time per week. I'm going to refer the matter to probation to administer that test. No leaving the state of Michigan without the court's permission. Obviously, no drinking during the pendency of this case. Are you going to hire your own lawyer? Or are you going to want the court to try to appoint one for you, Ms. Lynn?
Court appointed for now.
All right, I'm going to give you, I need a good phone number from you.
248-954-1788.
I'm going to set a free trial date for 18/2024 at 8:30.
What was the date?
April 18th, 2024 at 8:30. That's going to be your next court date, ma'am. I want to give you the number to probation. I'm going to refer it to probation. They should call you, but I want to make sure that you have their number. And I want to make sure that I know it's Thursday. I want to make sure that you, at all possible, we can test today. But if not, we need to have the test by next week and every week after that. We're going to, if there's a positive test, diluted test, or a missed test, then we're going to have to up the ante from this point on, okay? This was,
Yes.
Okay. So, hopefully that attorney gets in contact with you in the next couple of weeks. If you don't hear from that attorney, then you need to call them. You need to take the number down to probation. It's 313-965-3414. You know how to get in touch with the court. If probation doesn't call you by next week, I'm not going to have that as an excuse for you not to be testing. Okay, you need to step up and make sure that you see this through. But they should call you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, is there any further questions now?
Do I get to speak to my lawyer?
Want to speak to a lawyer?
Yeah.
Go ahead in the breakout room and speak to Mr. Berry. You put your appearance on the record on this case?
Yes, I did. Yes, sir.
Speak to Ms. Lindley wants to speak to you. If there's nothing further, if she doesn't have any more questions for the court, she's free to leave.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Your Honor, there is an offer in this case for Ms. Lindley.
What's the offer?
OWVI, operating while visibly impaired.
Operating while visibly impaired, Mr. Berry, 4-point offense. And go ahead and speak. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yeah, I know you got. I'm gonna get you right after Mr. Berry comes back out.
Okay.
Mr. Bazzi, I've told you that. Good morning to you. That your client is. The case is dismissed for the review. Mr. Griggs, he paid his obligation.
Yeah, thank you, Judge. I just wanted to confirm.
Very good. Have a great day, Counselor.
Great day to your staff, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, let's wait till we get another lawyer out here. No state. No.
Oh,
That's
is that
what
what that is? That's
no,
a state. Okay.
That's what that meant. That's what that was intended to mean.
Okay.
All right. It didn't say that. I'm sorry.
I got it now.
You're right. It didn't say that. I can see where that was getting from.
State how we.
I'm like the Django. I can see where that was getting from. Says you want me to treat them like black, look like white folks? No. Oh. I'm sorry. Mr. Gunter.
Yes.
This offer says, the city says no offer. I was looking at that. So it's 3 misdemeanors instead of 2. You pay the one, I dismissed the one, the improper plate. It's gonna be additional 240. So if you need to speak with your lawyer again, I'll let you do that since you didn't have the correct offer, right?
Okay.
I read the sheet wrong. It's my fault.
This is the
person.
So how do we join the breakout room again?
Just give me a second. He's in there with another defendant.
Okay.
All right. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Lindley. Ms. Lindley, after getting an opportunity to speak to counsel, you have any further questions, ma'am?
No.
All right. If there's nothing further, you have a very good day. Best of luck to you. April 18th. is gonna be the next court date, all right? Wait on that attorney to call. If that attorney doesn't call you in the next couple of weeks, get back in contact with the court. We'll get one appointed to you immediately, all right?
All right, thank you.
Have a great day, man.
Bye-bye.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Gunter. Mr. Berry, I missed part of the offer here. It says FTD and improper plate. And then the disorderly conduct. So instead of the 2 misdemeanors, it'll be 3 misdemeanors and an extra $240 fine, but I will dismiss that improper plate upon payment of the 240. Now, if that changes your client's if that changes your client's mind, he does still have an absolute right to a trial, all right?
Yes, Your Honor, and it does not change his mind, Your Honor. We can go forward.
Is that correct, Mr. Gunter? You still want to move forward?
Yes, that's correct.
All right. Can you raise your right hand, please? You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Yes, sir.
Put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, I understand.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
You have any questions about those rights?
No, no questions.
You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Correct.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right, let me draw your attention back to December the 21st, 2021 at around 12:02 a.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of McNichols and Greenfield. You have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Correct.
Did the officer ask you to produce valid driver's license and driver's license?
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you?
No.
Why is that?
Because I got more than a couple and I didn't pay on them. And that's when everything went bad with my license. And I was just procrastinating on getting it right. So around that time, I'm just riding around, not having. Right.
You didn't have a valid license, correct, sir?
Wait, say that again. Sorry.
You didn't have a valid license, is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Find you guilty of the amended count of failure to display $240 is fine for that. Was there something wrong with the plate on that vehicle, sir?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It was a minute ago. I believe so, though. If I got charged for improper plates or whatever, I believe so.
Yeah, no, sir. I mean, I can't go off your belief. This is the time where it's got to be. I gotta know.
And this was 2021, so
2021. It was a 2010 Ford.
Okay.
At Nichols and Green.
Okay, so what it was, I think I did have the wrong plates because I had a Pontiac, so I took the plate from the Pontiac and put it on my Ford. I didn't have proper plate.
That would make it improper. So I'm gonna find you guilty as charged to that $240 fine. I told you I dismissed that upon payment. All right, let me carry you back and draw your attention to June the 14th, 2017. In the area of Finkel and Robeson. Were you aware, counselor, that this ticket is 2017?
I was not aware, Your Honor.
I know, because you didn't have the file, and I don't have the file either. Does that change
Your
your
Honor.
client? Go ahead, counselor.
That's pretty old, in my opinion. 2017. I haven't seen anything else on the record indicating he's had anything subsequent of that type of matter. So on the OTE, I'd be willing to dismiss due to staleness.
Right.
Thank
Sure,
you.
Mr. Gunter won't object to that.
Did he have proper plates, Your Honor?
No, he said the plates weren't proper. Back in 2021 on that 2010, he pled to that, so he pled to two misdemeanors already.
Okay, very good, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Let's waive the warrant fee. And with stipulation of probable cause, we'll dismiss the other matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, 240, sir. When can you pay it?
I could pay this two weeks from now.
All right. 3/14. Come back on 3/14, March the 14th at 8:25. If it's paid, we'll dismiss one and we'll close the other one out. All right.
Okay, will do. Thank you.
All right. Have a very good day, sir. Best of luck to you.
All right, you too.
All right. Let's get you on the record on another one so we can keep it going, Mr. Berry, and then we'll get Green for Gubin, Joshua Gubin. Joshua Paul Gubin. He was on the iPhone. Maybe he's gone. No, he's not. He's here.
You have to unmute Mr. Gubin.
This is the city of Detroit versus Joshua Paul Gubin, case number SP 1411448, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood F. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gubin.
Joshua Paul Gubin.
All right, good morning to
Your
you,
Honor,
sir.
for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
And we'll enter a not guilty plea on his behalf. We'll give him a $0 bond. No valid. Hold on a second. No valid registration, never acquired plates, and no insurance misdemeanor. Do you have documentation for this vehicle, Mr. Gubin?
Yes, I do.
Where are they?
Here's the registration.
Hold up. Let's see what you have. Personalized pickup, Ram, Joshua, 1/7/20. That's expired.
But it's still, I registered.
Almost the third month of.
Already sold the truck. Like it's old, but I don't know. They take it. First bought the truck. I got license plate right
after.
out.
I understand what you're saying. Say that again.
I had just bought the truck when I got ticketed, and I immediately got the truck registered and fully insured right after, but I sold the truck.
Do you have a vehicle in your name, sir? Now?
Yeah, I do.
Let's see what you have for that vehicle, registration and insurance.
Okay. I have my Progressive app.
You want to send me you want to send it to my email address, sir?
Sure.
I'm gonna put my email address in the chat.
Okay.
I'm looking for valid registration and insurance, please. Let's pass the matter until Mr. Gubin gets those documentations to us. Let's go back on the record with Mr. George Green Jr. I'm giving you an opportunity, Mr. Green Jr., to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Yeah, at this time, I believe the people are recommending a dismissal of Mr. George Green Jr.'s matters. We would ask the court to adopt that recommendation.
Is that what the people are recommending?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is correct, Your Honor, for representing the city of Detroit.
All right, Mr. George Green Jr., you have a very good day. Best of luck to you and the third, all right?
Thank you. Thank you.
And Mr. Green III, please don't forget, I think your next court date is March 18th.
March 18th, so I can get all the other stuff taken care of then.
You'll have to ask the court that day if they can pull everything else that you have.
Okay, March the 18th.
March 18th, yeah, we could, we'll take care, well, we'll see what happens March 18th.
Okay.
I hope to be here.
Okay.
Oh, no, I might not be here. I hope I'm not here. Son just signed a pro soccer contract, and I hope to go to his first game in Fresno, California.
I wish I can go.
Well, Judge, I can go in your place. I can go in, the city of Detroit can represent you in that matter.
If the city of Detroit can pay for it, I know you could. I would too. I wish the 36 me. So I don't know. I may or may not be here, but I know what happens. We'll make sure that you get some service though.
Or you can just go on and dismiss it all now.
I don't know if that's gonna happen, but let's see.
Very good job, Mr. Green. Very good job.
Enrico Griffin.
I can go or stay on.
I'm here. Put your file.
I had to my screen.
I can try to pull your file, Mr. George, but let me get Enrico Griffin.
Okay.
Is Enrico Griffin here?
I'm here. How you doing?
Good morning to you. Enrico Durrell Griffin.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, hold on a second. I'll put green.
Good morning.
Let's see. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, good morning. All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Enrico Durrell Griffin, case number SP13889-801, SP1537927, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Sharika Harris on behalf of Mr. Griffin. Please state your name for the record.
Enrico Griffin.
All right, today is the date and time set for pre-trial. There is a not too old, but an expired plate that's 2022 ticket that went into default. Any objection to setting that default aside? Offer Ms. Mason.
Yes, Your Honor. For Enrico Griffin, the offer is dismissing the no insurance, plea charges to operating while texting, and the accident 196, which is driving with due care without due care and caution, which is a 2-pointer, would be dropped to a 1 to 5, which is a 1-pointer.
All right, 1 point offense, $125. I think the texting is $100. And dismissing the misdemeanor, do you have any objection to setting the expired plate ticket aside from 2022?
No objection.
What would that encompass in the offer? All right. What does that encompass in the offer? Does plead to 2 and dismiss 2? Ms. Mason.
I think she had to step away first. Oh, okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
Does that encompass in the offer? Plead to 2 then dismiss 2?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. Absolute right to a trial, sir. $100 for the texting, $125 for the 1 to 5, and there's a 1-point offense. You have an absolute right to a trial. I'll put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris, and you can speak with her. Okay.
Okay.
All right, I haven't seen anything yet from you, Mr. Gubin, so I'm waiting on those documentation. All right, so Mr. George Green, you say it hasn't popped up yet. I'll see it when it pops up in my email address. Now, what's your date of birth, Mr. George Green? The 3rd, right?
Yes, the 3rd is October 1st, 1985.
A day before mine. Oh, that's all. No, we're gonna wait until you got. Is trying to turn out?
No, I'm actually sitting in the car with my dad because we was getting that matter together first.
In the driver's seat, right?
Yeah, I sat in the driver's seat because
And wait a minute, I mean, now this is what I mean about talking too much. And you said that you were driving the car that got your dad the ticket, right?
Yes, I'm only sitting in the driver's seat because my dad has a bad hip.
I'm not believing that, sir.
Yeah.
I mean, I believe you're sitting in the I believe you're sitting in the driver's seat.
I am sitting in the driver's seat.
I don't think that's the only reason you're sitting in the driver's seat.
No, I only sat in the driver's seat because the steering wheel, my dad couldn't sit in the driver's seat because he has a bad hip. So he's sitting in the passenger seat and I'm sitting in the driver's seat. We didn't do it in the house because his girlfriend's wife.
Mr. Green.
Yes.
Don't keep talking because you're not helping yourself.
Okay.
All right. Maybe look at your dad. Your dad is probably telling you to.
Say that again. I couldn't hear you.
Your dad is probably telling you to be quiet too. Because I don't want to even go any further. We can put this stuff on the record and set a trial date for this stuff and just deal with it all on the date of trial, but you should never be sitting in a driver's seat. You want to do that? You can come back on June the 27th and try to get some resolution to this stuff.
Yeah, I guess. Yes, I will.
City of Detroit versus George Rufus Green, 3rd. Case number SP 1245954, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1291301, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1377430, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1413261, counts 1 and counts 2 and counts 3. SP 1452074, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1452191. SP 1496740, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1499316, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1513479, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1513952, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1538872, counts 1, 2, and 3. Two, 3, 7, 2, 9, 5, 1, 9, 1. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name for the record, Mr. Green.
George Rufus Green III.
Do you want me to read some of these charges off?
Yes, you can.
Reckless driving, 6-point offense, 90-day mandatory suspension, 93 days in jail, a maximum possible penalty or $500 in fines. No ops, 93 days in jail or $500 in fines. Unregistered, untitled, driving license suspended, both misdemeanors, 93 days in jail, not maximum possible penalty and $500 in fines or $500 in fines. Driving license suspended, no insurance, misdemeanors. Driving license suspended. Driving license improper. Driving license improper. All maximum possible penalty, 93 days in jail and $500 in fine. Drag racing, 4-point offense. 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines, maximum possible penalty. False proof of insurance, misdemeanor, 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. Driver's license never acquired. Driver's license suspended. No insurance, misdemeanors. All misdemeanors, 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines, maximum possible penalty. License not improper. No insurance, misdemeanors. Like maximum possible penalty, 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. No insurance, misdemeanors. Driving license suspended. Repeat offender. And no ops. All misdemeanors, maximum possible penalty, 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine. Not including the civil infractions. You have disregarding the red signal, no insurance, civil infractions, equipment, 31+ mile an hour over the speed limit, obstructed vision, disregarding the traffic control device that I'm not setting aside that are all old tickets. Not even including those. So that's what it looks like. I'll give you a $0 bond, not guilty plea, and I'll set a trial date for June 27th, 2024 at 9 a.m. I'll give him the opportunity to pay the reinstatement fee up front on SP 145-20742. Pay reinstatement fee up front. You'd have to come down to the courthouse and pay $45 on that ticket in person. You can't, it's no other way I can allow you to do that. And you have a no insurance civil infraction of 258, that's SP 4339042, that needs to be paid off. I don't know. If you do that, you can potentially come back in here with a valid driver's license. I would definitely try to, because it doesn't look good for you to get the license anytime soon if you get found guilty of those offenses. But yeah, you probably haven't had a license in quite some time anyway.
I never
Your
had
Honor, for the record, dear Chico Mason, City of Detroit, I would probably, with the court's permission, he probably needs court-appointed counsel based upon the reckless driving and the drag racing matters. Any counsel for discovery?
Counsel, Mr. Green, or are you going to hire your own?
I would like counsel because those two I don't plead guilty to.
And I don't know if he needs to be fingerprinted, Your Honor, based upon the reckless. I'm not sure.
No, I'm not going to order fingerprinting.
Okay, very good.
What's your phone number, Mr. Green Jr.?
313.
313.
No, I'm the third, not the junior.
Yeah, third. Yes, I'm sorry, Dad. I didn't get you mean to Michigan. Did you mixed up with
Hey, I'm
with
gonna
that?
get shaking like a leaf.
I didn't mean to get you mixed up with that.
I hear you.
It's 313
Mm-hmm.
915 6886.
Hey, I'll tell you, Mr. Green, Junior, that hip is all of a sudden feeling a little bit better to drive now.
No,
Nah.
I supposed to go get hip surgery, but I'm scared. I'm scared.
Well, you probably need to get your son out that driver's seat because
Yeah, I am.
I'm scared. I'm even more scared for you.
Yeah, my hip been bad for 2 years now.
All right. My brother had hip surgery. It worked out good for him.
I'm just scared to be put to sleep.
I can't blame you for that because I don't want anybody putting me to sleep either.
Yeah.
But we got to do what we have to do.
Yeah.
I wish you both the best of luck, Mr. Green. The third, you need to listen up for that court-appointed attorney. If that attorney doesn't get in contact with you in the next couple of weeks, you need to reach out to the court and we can get one appointed to you on the spot. But if nothing further, I wish you the best of luck, and I advise you don't join the Zoom room in the driver's seat of a vehicle. That doesn't look good.
Okay. So do I come back on?
The first thing you said to me was you were driving that vehicle for the cases your dad had. That's especially, all right?
I always tell the truth. So do I come back on June the 9th or which one do I come back on the first date y'all gave me? Or come back on both dates?
You come back on the 27th of June.
Okay.
And you just won't stop talking. But I can't do anything about that. All right.
So the 27th of June. All right.
27th of June.
Okay.
Yeah. Gubin. I have. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gubin. I have a insurance in the name of Malik Mohammed Awad Hussein. It's what you sent me, sir. And this says, this doesn't say Gubin. All right, here's what we're gonna do. You have an absolute right to a trial, Mr. Gubin, and your offer is going to be pleading to the plates never acquired. I don't know whether that has points on it or not. And dismissing the other two matters, $240 fine. If there's no points, I'll in no abstraction, I'll dismiss upon payment. Let me put you in a breakout room, sir, with the counsel. Who put their appearance on the record for Gubin?
I did, Your Honor.
Join the breakout room and speak to the counsel, Mr. Gubin. All right. Loney, Joanna.
That's me. Hello.
Hello, how are you, ma'am?
Hi, I'm doing well. How are you?
Very well. This is a state case, City of Detroit versus Joanna Gabrielle Salts and Loney. Case number SX. This is State of Michigan versus Jana Gabrielle Salts. Case number SX4318758. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of the defendant, please state your name for the record.
Joanna Loney.
Today is date and time set for a pre-trial. This is a state matter. I'm going to dismiss the case because Ms. Loney paid related civil infraction. And she signed up for points on her license. All right, the case is dismissed, Ms. Loney. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I just want to be sure there's no further hearings, nothing. We're all good on this.
On this, we are, I can't tell you about the future, but on this, good.
Oh, right. All right.
All
Thank
right.
you so much. Have a wonderful day.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Aaron Antonio Leggett. Case number SP 1241739, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 126899951. SP 1291911, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 130000361. SP 1319674, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1401332, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1413087, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1413088, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1441587, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of Mr. Leggett, please state your name for the record.
Aaron Leggett.
For purposes of my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea in your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Leggett, I don't know what your offer is going to be. You have some old civil infractions that are sitting here, and I don't think that that is encompassed in the offer. I see one failure to display. I see another improper plate and another failure to display. So that's 2 failure to displays and an improper plate, $240 fines apiece. And if the city doesn't have any objection to set these defaults aside, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 civil infractions. One is a careless, one is an unsafe manner, expired plates, defective lights, no registration, defective equipment, improper use of lights, and 2 no insurance, no insurance proofs, and another equipment violation. Why don't you let me give Ms. Harris an opportunity to see if she can get you an offer, an updated offer, if the city is willing to agree to set aside the defaults, all right?
Your Honor, for the record, D. Chiku Mason, the City of Detroit, willing to set aside the defaults. The offer on the docket sheet that I have presented will stand. In addition to that, additional offer would be 6 to 10 speed. The remainder dismiss. The remaining dismiss.
All right, 6 to 10 speed is 2-point offense, $135 extra on that fine. So you'll have just pleading to one of those civil infractions and 2 points, and then the failure to display. Now you got to keep in mind that if you two moving violations, you're probably not going to be eligible for a license for 2 years taking this deal. I'm going to put you in a breakout room. You have an absolute right to a trial, sir. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris, all right?
Okay.
Join the room, please.
I just emailed over the proof that it is my insurance policy, man. Unbelievable, bro.
Mm. 20. That's better. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Gubin. I have a insurance
Top right
policy.
corner. It's my wife and me.
Quiet, Mr. Goop.
have an insurance policy here. The only thing about this is I don't see a valid date.
Oh God, you cannot be serious. Do you not see the Ram truck right there?
I'm serious. I'm serious.
I'm surprised I'm not getting the same courtesy as the others. This is blowing.
I'm giving you the same. I'm giving you the same courtesy. I'm giving
All
you
I'm
an
saying
opportunity to show me some proper documentation. You showed me some invalid registration first.
Sir, the truck is gone, sir. The truck is it got stolen from me at gunpoint. Insurance paid me off for the truck.
That is not
the policy that you asked for, and you're
No.
not satisfied. And I showed you valid
Gubin,
proof that the truck was
Mr.
registered.
Gubin, please,
Don't say
Mr. Gubin.
anything, Mr. Berry. Don't say anything, Mr. Berry. Mr. Gubin.
What did he say?
Mr. Gubin.
All I was trying to say was I'm extremely sick. I'm literally throwing up right now.
Listen to me. Listen to me. I'm not. We're not going to do. We're not going to talk like this. I'm going to talk, and you're going to listen, and I'm going to give you an opportunity to talk. All right. So first of all, don't accuse me of not giving you the same courtesy as everybody else, because that's absolutely not true. I don't have to dismiss these cases just because you said you had insurance. I can send you straight to trial or make you or not make you take the deal. I can't make you do anything, but I'm trying to give you an opportunity to show me valid documentation, okay?
And I'm trying to.
And I don't see, what I told you is, I don't see a proper date on this insurance policy that you sent me.
All right, I'm going to show you this registration that I had on the Ram, and you will see what day that ticket was issued and what day this registration was issued, which was a month or two after the ticket. So the truck was registered and plated, fully insured after I received the tickets. That is
So show me the insurance policy, the portion of the policy that has the expiration date. You showed me that registration. 1/7/2024.
So you're asking to see if what? A valid what?
I'm asking to see the date on the insurance policy. You gave me an insurance policy. I have that, but it has no date on it.
All I showed was proof that the truck was insured, registered.
All right, I'm not gonna deal with it. All right, let's set a trial date. Set a trial date.
I'm trying to get this dismissed. This is this is literally holding me back right now.
You get it dismissed on the date of trial. Date of trial.
Nice. Thanks for no, I see clear as day why I'm not getting the same courtesy. Your name is Sean Perkins? Yeah, okay. I will.
That's the last time I checked.
Yeah. Okay, I get it. It's
Mr. Gubin.
I don't need to hear it. I don't need to hear the blabby blab. Just stop talking to me.
I was just gonna ask, did you want to go in a breakout room?
What is a breakout room? I showed all my proof. I showed all the proof. I showed the proof, Mr. Sean Perkins. What is it? Is it my what is it? My complexion?
Have a good
it's
day,
my
Mr.
complexion, isn't it, buddy?
Have a good day,
Mr. Uneducated Judge.
Have a good day, Mr. Gubin. You keep on talking.
How are you even a judge?
I'm gonna hold you in contempt, okay? And we're gonna give you some jail time, okay?
What a clown.
You done?
Anything else?
Are you
Anything
done?
else, pal?
All right. I'm gonna hold him in contempt. I'm gonna give him 30 days Wayne County Jail. All right.
Right. Okay.
You have an absolute right to a hearing.
You will expect a huge lawsuit. I showed you every single proof of documentation that I needed to, and you refused to dismiss my stuff.
Have a great day.
Why is that?
Have a great day. We're not talking anymore, all right? We're done talking.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
30 days Wayne County Jail. All right. Golden.
Yes.
Oh, let me get Denver Lee.
Yes, sir.
City of Detroit versus Denver Lee Jr. Case number SP 1542229, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lee.
My name is Denver Lee Jr.
Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Mr. Lee, as it stands now, your offer is pleading to the improper, admitted count of improper plates 240. Do you have valid license, valid insurance and registration, sir?
Yes, sir.
Can you show the court?
I've emailed the proof of insurance to you as we've been on the call, and I have my valid registration.
I don't see the proof of insurance. I haven't got.
Okay, I use a digital copy. I'll try and send it back to you. I did get that email out of the chat.
All right, I'll put the email. I can send it in the chat again if you need to, but it's in there now.
Okay, well, I had sent it in care. It should have said proof of insurance, Denver Lee Jr. That is at Sean Perkins at 36districtcourt.org, correct?
It's Sean Perkins.
Okay. I'm about to try to send it over again.
All right, let me see the registration, please.
I'm sorry, I'm outside. I don't know if that's close enough.
That's valid registration. All right. I'll pass the matter until I get the insurance.
Okay,
right.
I'm in the process of handling that as we speak.
All right. Who are we on? All right, I'll pass it. All right, no problem. Let's go back. We have a lot of people that were sitting here. I have Enrico, Griffin, and Leggett. Let's go back on the record with Leggett. I've given you an opportunity, Mr. Leggett, to speak to counsel in a breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we're respectfully requesting a pretrial date. Mr. Leggett was also advised he might want to visit the Secretary of State to find out more with regards to what he needs to do to get a valid license.
All right, I'll offer Mr. Leggett an opportunity to pay reinstatement fee on SP 124-17393. Pay reinstatement fee upfront. And SP 140-13323, pay reinstatement fee upfront. You have to come down to the window and do those, pay $45 a piece for each of those reinstatement fees. I'm going to give him a pretrial date of April the 18th, 2024 at 8:30. All right. You wait 48 to 72 hours to pay that reinstatement fee up front and then approach the Secretary of State for a license. Do you have any questions, Mr. Leggett?
No, sir.
All right, if you don't have any further questions, sir, I wish you the best of luck. And I'll see you back on April 18th, 2024 at 8:30, all right? Okay, what about?
Your Honor, if I may, this is the City of Detroit. I've got some officers waiting who need to get out, and we have no defendants here on trials. Do you want to pay those or not?
So we have Russell Golden is here. We don't have Patrick Grafton, do we?
No, sir, I have not seen him.
Martise Longmire is not here. Darwin Lopez. Is Darwin Lopez here? And is Edward Cortez Owens here? All right, if those officers are free to leave.
Thank you, Your Honor. I will relay that message to them. Thank you.
All right. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Enrico Griffin. Mr. Griffin, I'll give you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we're respectfully requesting a trial date.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Griffin?
Yes, sir.
All right, let me give a trial/formal hearing. It's going to be on June 27, 2024 at 9 a.m. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. If there's nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
You too.
All right. All right. That gets me down to Darnell London. Darnell London here?
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
This one.
Hello, Your Honor.
Yes.
Yeah, I just wanted you to know that I was here.
Very well. All right. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning to you too, sir.
See London. Yeah, she gave my files to me.
No. Press the phone. She was missing.
Oh.
Just like that, I spoke to her. So, call back. She's not gonna leave.
Mr. London, maybe I don't have your file because you're not on the docket today. Let's see what date. Date of birth, sir?
Oh, February the 14th, 1979.
Yesterday you were supposed to be here. City of Detroit. City of Detroit versus Darnell London, case number SP 1195895, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1196431, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 123167771, SP 1231679 use 47414 Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name for the record, your young man.
Darnell London.
Day is the date and time. We'll call it the date and time set for a pre-trial. Let me see. Mr. London's making me go in the garbage. Get his off.
No, it's a God sin. And I hope you have a good time too when you go see your son. I heard you. I'll listen to the discretion.
London. We should. This is Tuesday. 28th was 28th was Wednesday, right?
Yeah, Wednesday.
Should be. All right. The offer, Darnell London here. is pleading to the amended count of disorderly conduct. Mr. London, let me ask you this. Do you have adequate housing, sir?
Could you say that one more time, sir? I'm trying to Herkin. I'm trying to Herkin. I didn't hear you.
Do you have adequate housing?
Yes, yes. At the time I do, yes.
At the time, at some point in time, you didn't?
Yes. I was actually still living with family members. I was diagnosed with Crohn's. So, the doctor asked me to stop working. He had my primary care doctor had asked me to stop working, and since then they had approved me for my Social Security because they just disallowed me about 5 times. And I was diagnosed in 2000 and I think it was 17.
Can you take your hat off? Can you take your hat off, Mr. London, please?
Yes.
All right, the reason why I ask you that, I ask anybody that has this EWOP ticket in or without permission, I find that a lot of times is people dealing with unstable housing is when they get that sort of ticket. And if you were dealing with unstable housing, I was going to see if you wanted to join the street court program, but I'm glad that you have adequate housing right now. So the offer is going to be pleading to the amended count of disorderly conduct, $240 fine for the EWOP ticket, and a failure to display for one of the driving tickets. The rest of the tickets, I have civil infractions here, Ms. Mason, on is the city willing to set 1, 2, 3, 4 civil infractions aside?
No objection. I hope they're not too old, Your Honor.
No, they're not. They all happened after the pandemic.
Okay.
I'll set those aside for this no proof of insurance ticket, sir. I'll allow you to pay the reinstatement fee up front. That's $45. Oh, you've already paid that. Do you have a valid license now?
Not at the moment, sir. I had to wait, until I had to, go before you and then go to the Secretary of State. After you confirm.
You didn't have to wait for me. You didn't have to wait for me. That's why I allowed you to pay the reinstatement fee up front the last time you were here.
Okay, I didn't know. That's why if I would have knew, then I would have relied on my discretion at the time. I didn't know the information.
All right, who's on the record for Mr. London?
Brother,
I am, Your Honor.
All right, go ahead and speak to him in the breakout room. I'll allow him an opportunity to get some more time to get the valid license if he chooses to. But the offer is going to be disorderly conduct right now as it stands, $240 fine amended from EWOP, a failure to display, $240 fine. And what about the 4 civil infractions, Ms. Mason? What do you want to offer him for those that were set aside?
What are they, Judge?
1 prohibited left turn, 1 no registration, 1 improper address on license, and a no insurance civil infraction.
Just a 1 to 5 on the no prohibited left turn. The remainder dismissed.
1 to 5. So you better go get that license now, because on that failure to display in that abstraction on that 1 to 5, you're not going to be eligible for a license for 2 years. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. Speak to him. You have an absolute right to a trial, Mr. London.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. You have a blessed one.
We're going to breakout room first. We're not done yet. All right. Past that matter until they speak. Now, Russell Golden. Oh, let me see if Mr. Okay. It's too late, Mr. Golden.
Yes, I'm here.
Still not valid. All right, Russell Gold, morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
Let's see here. Okay, is this Russell Jerome Golden?
Yes, sir.
All right. City of Detroit versus Russell Jerome Golden. Case number SP 1415389, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Golden. Please state your name for the record.
Russell Jerome Golden.
Morning to you. Corporal Whitehead, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, sir. Corporal Whitehead, badge 4344, Detroit Police Department.
Good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a trial. As it stands now, the offer from the city
Here's an updated offer, Your Honor. And I believe that offer is a delayed sentence for pleading on the allowing. I did.
Hold on, $240 fine or dismissal payment, and that would be the only thing they would ask him to plead to?
Yes, Your Honor. I did speak with him in the breakout room regarding that and regarding his rights. However, I also indicated to Ms. Mason that there is one technical issue with regards to this case, and that being that this complaint was served via mail.
Okay.
Arguably, I would assert that Michigan Court Rule 6.615 would require that the summons, the complaint, or the citation be served on the defendant. And I do understand that mailing is one method of service. However, if you do serve via mail, it needs to be certified, return receipt requested. I don't believe that those documents have been provided to the court.
6.615.
Yes.
Hello, Your Honor.
Ready as to Mr. London, Your Honor.
Hello, Your Honor.
Can I finish, Mr. London? Hold on.
Yes, okay, I appreciate you.
I'm looking at 6.615, Counselor, and I have citation, complaint, summons, warrant. What subsection am I looking for?
A, Your Honor, how a misdemeanor case may be initiated, as these are misdemeanor matters.
Misdemeanor case may be subject to the exceptions of MCL 7649C, service of a written citation by a law enforcement officer on the defendant and the filing of the citation in the district court. The citation may be prepared electronically or on paper. The citation must be signed by the officer in accordance with MCR 1.109E4. If a citation is prepared electronically and filed with the court as data, the name of the officer that is associated with the issuance of the citation satisfies this requirement. MCL 764.9C. Is that what that's referring me to?
It is referring you to that, which is which that subsection, just paraphrasing, indicates the manner in which it should be served. It should be served upon the person.
I don't read it that way, Your Honor, for the city of Detroit, because B goes to the appearance, failure to appear of the defendant. If a defendant fails to appear or otherwise to respond, the court shall issue an order to show cause, and that's reflecting in 764.9C.
But it goes to the issue of he didn't serve it on this person. And if he served it via mail, where is the proof of service?
Okay, this is your motion, and you're quoting 6.615 as to the service. If you want to voir dire the officer, but the officer, if he served it personally on him at the scene, and we're at this point, we're just taking your client's word that he didn't get it at the scene.
Okay, and I'm okay with that.
I am too.
Okay, so do you, Ms. Mason, agree to what she's saying as far as serving it by mail? If it was served by mail, then it needs to be return receipt requested?
No, I'm not, Your Honor. I'm relying upon what she is serving, indicating as her reliance, which is MCR 6.615. I don't see anything that reflects that. So, again, Your Honor, we could voir dire Corporal Whitehead to determine if he provided the ticket on the scene to the defendant.
Well, before we even do that, we have to get to the issue of whether it can be served by mail or not.
But if it was personally served, then it becomes moot, Your Honor.
That's what, now, well, see, wait a minute. So now we're gonna be relying on what Corporal Whitehead says. I can't take Corporal Whitehead's testimony just because he's an officer and put it any higher or lower than what Mr. Golden says. So what I'm saying is the issue right now is whether the question is, can it be served personally? Or, I mean, I know it can be served personally, but can it be served by mail? And if so, does it have to be return receipt requested? I think that is Counselor's motion, correct?
Yes, that is a motion. But I'm basing
That's
it on
her
the fact
motion.
that
Then if you want, Your Honor,
indicates that-
we can adjourn this and we can have it and she can brief it and we can respond appropriately.
That's fine.
We don't have to adjourn it right now. We have to get to the issue of right now, whether if, and that doesn't mean just because she's correct, that doesn't mean that Corporal Whitehead, I'm not getting into the issue right now of whether Corporal Whitehead served it by mail or served it by personally. I'm getting into the issue of what her motion states. And I'm gonna read it one more time just to make sure. So show me where you see this, that it can be served by mail and it's return receipt requested, because I don't see that in the 6.615 motion.
Okay, so 6.615A1 indicates how a case may be initiated.
Correct.
So what I'm asserting is, even if you're serving it, I know that service can be done by mail. I don't know if a traffic ticket can be served by mail, but if you're serving by mail, that's Court Rule 2.1 something. One moment, I'll tell you. I think service of process is governed by 2.104. So if in fact it was served by mail, it has to conform to those rules, is what I'm asserting. And I'll correct that. Process manner of service is Rule 2.105.
All right, I'll give you a chance to look at that. I've looked at that. I'll give you a chance to look at that, Ms. Mason, and respond to that. In the meantime, we'll pass it momentarily. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee has given me an all-state insurance policy, and the expiration date is August 20, 2024. And you did hold up that registration, right?
Correct, Your Honor. I still have it here with me.
Let me see that one more time, please. Let's see, and I see the expiration date on that is a little bit blurry. Is that 2025, sir?
Yes, my birthday is February 1st.
Okay, Ms. Mason, I've got valid insurance and registration for Mr. Lee. Did we lose her?
Sorry, Your Honor. I was summoned somewhere else. I'm sorry, what case?
Mr. Denver Lee Jr., he's got a no expiration date August 2024, and he shall be valid in registration.
Okay, if nothing else is pending at that time, Your Honor, I would be moved for dismissal for compliance.
All right, we'll dismiss the case, Mr. Lee, for providing valid documentation. Nothing further. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
So everything is adjudicated, Your Honor?
Yes, yes. Everything is dismissed.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the time of the court.
All right, thank you very much. Have a great day. All right, let's go back on the record. Mr. London, I'll give you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, Mr. London would like the opportunity, the time to now go to and try to get his license.
All right, I'm going to give you that opportunity. You need to try to get your license, sir. I'm going to give you one more pretrial date, April the 18th, 2024 at 8:30. All right. April 18th, 8:30.
Yes, I appreciate you.
Have a very good day, sir. Best of luck to you.
Okay, I'll see you April the 18th at 8:30.
Very well.
With the information that you need and that I need to provide to you. Okay, thank you.
The Secretary of State and get a valid license. If you have valid license, registration, and insurance, that would go a long way to help when you get this stuff. It will go a long way to get some of this stuff cleared up.
Thank you.
Have a good day, sir.
Yes.
All right. Edward Golden is Edward Marshawn Golden.
Yes.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
All right, this is the City of Detroit versus Edward Marshawn Golden. Case number SP 105-2619, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 105-26241, SP 11-62848, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 8355021, SP 8355022, U16831514, and 18-5001781. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Golden.
Edward Marshawn Golden.
Okay, today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Mr. Golden, do you have valid license, registration, and insurance?
I have valid license. I don't have a vehicle.
All right, run his license, please. All right, we'll run the license, and then we will see if that is valid. We'll see if the city is willing to amend their offer. All right.
Your Honor.
Yeah, I don't think Mr. Lopez is going to show up. Oh, we will let you go ahead, Ms. Mendez, and see you very soon. Have a very good day.
Thank you, Your Honor. Bye-bye. Same to you. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a good day.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Edward Marshawn Golden. I have a valid driver's license. Congratulations on that, sir.
Thank you.
Ms. Mason, does that, is the city willing to give an updated offer based on that? The offer as it stands.
Which one are we talking about, Your Honor? I'm sorry.
Edward Marshawn Golden.
Okay, on Edward. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Your Honor.
Edward Marshawn Golden.
What, did he have good license, Your Honor?
Has a valid license.
Okay, valid license. So the offer is just improper plates. Just improper plates. I'm going to dismiss on the loudspeaker as well, Your Honor. That's a 14. That's a stale case.
So I had the original offer was improper plates, 2 counts of improper plates, 1 count of FTD, and the loudspeaker.
Right.
And
correct.
You're dismissing the loudspeaker for age, and you're dismissing FTD because he's coming to compliance.
Correct.
And we have 2 counts of improper plates.
That's correct, Your Honor. Just give him 2 counts of improper plates and that'll be it.
2 counts of improper plates, Mr. Golden. That's charged, and we'll dismiss the rest of the matters. $240 a piece. I'll waive. No, you don't have any warrant fees. You just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 reinstatement fees of $45 a piece that I will not waive. So 240 and 240 is all I'm concerned with. We'll dismiss the cases upon payment of the 240 if you want to take the deal. And you too have an absolute right to a trial. Let me put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. You have that offer, Mr. Berry?
I do, Your Honor.
2 counts of improper plates, absolute right to a trial.
Yes.
Join the room, please. All right. Now, let's go back on the record. Let's go off the record with Edward Golden. Let's go back on the record with Russell Golden. What is your response, Counselor, to the motion that just as it relates to the service of process? We lost Miss Mason, I guess. Oh, she's in the breakout room with her officer. All right, Mr. Golden, we'll get you out of here as soon as we can, all right?
All right, I might lose my job, Judge.
I don't want you to do that. You can go to work.
No, I need to get this
I don't
taken
want,
care of.
I always want you to, I would have let you zoom in from work if you had to. Hey, you know what?
I'm here. I'm in the break room. They just asked me how long it's gonna take. It's all right. It's all right.
The job is most important because you got to feed your family, yourself, and everything. And if you get found guilty of something, you got to pay the court the money. So we need you working.
They all right. They're just gonna be mad at me.
All right. Well, we'll get you out of here as soon as possible. I imagine this may be something that may be adjourned. They're going to talk right now and discuss the matter. They're in the breakout room discussing the matter.
Ghana, can I get a moment while we do that?
You may.
What time is your Zoom?
We're ready on Russell Golden, Your Honor.
You gotta wait till this law comes back. What's gonna be the outcome?
I believe there's a recommendation to dismiss, Your Honor.
Oh, hey, okay.
What's gonna go on with Mr. Edward Golden?
Mr. Golden will avail himself of the offer, Your Honor.
We'll wait to get Ms. Mason is what's the offer on Russell Golden?
I'm back, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Russell Golden. Mr. Golden, I'm giving your client, your counsel, an opportunity to pre-try the case. Miss, is there a recommendation? From my understanding, the recommendation is to dismiss. Is that correct, Ms. Mason?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, the case is gonna be dismissed, Mr. Bolton. Mr. Corporal Whitehead, good to see you. Have a very good day. Be safe out there. Mr. Golden, you have a very good day as well. I hope you don't lose your job.
All right, thank you.
You know you're not gonna lose your job. I hope they're not too mad at you. Let's do it that way. All right.
And Judge, for the record, it was dismissed for no recall by Corporal Whitehead.
All right, dismiss, no recollection. I'll just put it down. All right, have a good day. Both of you.
All right, thank you.
No recollection on Russell Mason. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Edward Marshawn Golden. Mr. Golden, I understand you want to take the deal, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please? You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can put your hand down. Yeah. All right. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this, sir, is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, sir.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know, by taking those rights, you understand by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
All right, let me draw your attention back to, and you gotta get some good recollection. Well, this is January 1st, 2020, at around 4:36 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Shaner and Manning Street. You have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Honestly, I don't remember.
If there's recollection, we can take the deal. If there's no objection from the city, we can take the deal under a no contest plea. Ms. Mason?
She's turned away.
On the iPhone, sir, it looks like you're at work. Can you take your hat off, sir? What's your name, please?
My name is Kwan Lee. I'm just trying to walk off for a second, sir. I apologize.
All right, Lee. All right, good morning to you. Why are you so late, sir?
I couldn't, I'm here at work. They wouldn't let me get on the thing, so I can't lose my job, sir.
Very well. Enough said, sir. All right. Who's on the other iPhone? Can you turn your camera on, please? State your name.
Edward Owens. I'm trying to figure out how to cut it on.
Edward Owens. All right, your ship is sailed, Mr. Owens. You were supposed to be here at 9 o'clock. Edward Owens?
Everett. Yeah.
Everett Owens? Well, no officer appeared. I don't believe. I'll let Ms. Mason respond to that.
Yes, Your Honor, for the record, dear Chiku Mason, I'm sorry.
This is for Mr. Golden. He doesn't have a recollection back on January 1st, 2020. Any objection to taking this under a no contest plea? Really, he indicated he doesn't have a record. That's the 2 counts of improper play.
No objection, Your Honor.
And it'll be dismissed anyway upon payment. All right. Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that responsible plea, counselor. For that.
So stipulated, Your Honor. So stipulated.
All right. Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissals of the other matters.
Yes, Your Honor. So stipulated.
Based on those stipulations, I'm going to find your client responsible for the amended count of improper plates for the no insurance misdemeanor. And as charged as an improper plate, both of them are $240 fine. I told him I'd dismiss upon payment, both of them. And then I'm going to dismiss the other matters now. All right, 240 and 240. I told you got a host of reinstatement fees, but I'm just concerned about the 240. When can you pay them, sir? The 480. When can you pay it?
I would like to ask the court for, can I get 30 days?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring you back on April the 1st, 2024 at 8:25. You have them paid, sir. We'll dismiss the cases. If they're not paid, then we have to understand why, all right?
Okay.
April 1st. Have a very good day, Mr. Golden. Best of luck to you.
You too.
All right, let's get Mr. Lee. He is at work, and he indicated to the court that he could not zoom in. So I'm gonna get him back to work. Let's see.
Which Lee is this one, Your Honor? Is this Denver Lee or is this Mr. Kojan Lee?
This is Kawan Lee. This is the city of Detroit versus Kawan Lee, case number SP 1059083, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1076133-1, SP 1474501, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 937281, counts 1, 2, and 3, State of Michigan versus Kawan Thomas Lee, case number SX 325-67621. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lee.
Kawan Thomas Lee.
Today is a date and time set for a pretrial. Mr. Lee, do you have a valid driver's license, registration, insurance?
No, I don't have the car no more. The car broke down on me.
What about valid driver's license?
Yes, I do have valid driver's license right now.
You're gonna have to give me a second to allow my clerk to pull up that driver's license, all right? Just give me a minute. She stepped away for a second, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's the spelling of the gentleman's first name?
Kojuan, Thomas. He is on the second page.
I don't have it.
You don't? Kojuan, Kawan Thomas Lee.
Okay, thank you.
All right, let's pass that matter. I do have Mr. Owens who showed up for the date of today as a date and time set for a trial. This is the city of Detroit versus Everett Cortez Owens, case number SP 1422194, counts 1 and counts 2 and count 3, and 183954931. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant.
You're on Mr. Lee, Mr. Berry.
Yes, I am.
Let's get Ms. Harris if she can.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Owens, please state your name for the record.
Everett Owens.
All right. Now, Ms. Mason, did any of these officers show up?
Yes, they did, Your Honor. We just recently dismissed the officers because Mr. Everett was not here when you did your roll call. That was probably about 15 minutes ago.
Hold on a second. I don't know. I want to make sure that these particular officers show.
Officer Woods did show. Officer Woods did appear.
And Officer Pijon. All right, Mr. Lee, you missed the bus. You missed the bus. I don't know why you missed the bus, but
I explained it to you, Your Honor. I apologize, sir.
No, not you, Mr. Lee. I'm sorry, Mr. Owen. I'm sorry, Mr.
Okay, I don't disagree with the ticket I had. I did with this.
Hold on, Mr. Owens.
Okay.
Maybe we should go into a breakout room first.
Okay.
All right, go into the breakout room and speak with them. Why can't we run his driver's license, Mr. Lee? You got his phone?
Yeah.
Oh, let me get that. Kawan, and then Owens, is I need Owens, so I have that. This one.
I took some stuff that wasn't new. See some stuff that. Staples too.
Now, let's go back on the record with Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee, I do have a valid driver's license. Ms.
Yes.
Mason, is the city willing to amend their offer based on that?
Yes, Your Honor, for the record, Dia Chico Mason, City of Detroit, 43471. The new offer would be on the loudspeaker. That would be a delayed 3 months. The license suspended would be dismissed. And then we just have on the unregistered untitled, that would be improper plates. And the remainder charges would be dismissed.
Unregistered, untitled, improper plates, and loudspeaker. I'm gonna dismiss that upon payment. And that's you want two, plead to two, is that what the offer is?
I only have, yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, so here we go, sir. $240 each ticket. That's 2 tickets. And I'll dismiss both of those tickets upon payment of the $240. You have an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry and speak to him about it. Let us know what you want to do when you come out, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, join the room, please. Are we ready on Owens?
I believe we are, Your Honor. If the court could confirm Mr. Owens has a valid license.
Can we run this one? License is valid for Mr. Owens.
In that regard, I would ask if the city would possibly consider amending their offer.
Yeah, the offer can be amended to everything dismissed except for the formal hearing with this, which is to disregard the red signal and Officer Wood was present on that as well. So the offer today on the disregarding the red signal is 1 to 5.
All right, we're back on the record. Did you get that, Ms. Williams-Log, or we need to repeat that?
Yes, Your Honor. Could you repeat?
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Owens. Off the record, the offer was amended to a dismissing the misdemeanors and a 1 to 5 on the civil infraction. That'll be 1 point offense and $125.
Mr. Owens, so it's basically what we discussed. The misdemeanor is being dismissed. You would have 1 point on your driving record. Did you want to accept that offer? Or did you want to move forward with the formal hearing, which would mean a new date because the officer was already released? You're muted.
Yeah, I would.
I'm sorry. I'm muted.
I said I would accept the offer.
Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the responsible plea, Counselor.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to find your client responsible for the amended count of 1 to 5, 1 point on his driving record. Pay by 125, sir. When can you pay it?
Can I get till Friday? Not tomorrow, but Friday. It's Friday.
Yeah. Pay by March the 8th. All right. Pay it at any DivDad kiosk in the city of Detroit. We told you can upload that DivDad out to your phone, or you can pay it in person. Come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the 2 best ways I can tell you to pay it, Mr. Owens. There's nothing further. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Well, Judge, you did pretty good this week. You only put 2 people in jail this week.
Yeah. They asked for it. I try not to, but then you get accused of not giving somebody a fair chance because of the color of their skin.
Yeah, that was a bit much.
All right. We ready on Mr. Lee?
Ready, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
He would avail himself of the offer, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Lee?
Yes, sir.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please? You swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, sir.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, sir.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know, by taking this offer, you're going to give those rights up.
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
All right, let me draw your attention back to July the 4th, 2023 at around 10:32 a.m. in the area of 7 Mile Road and Hannah Street. You have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir.
Operating a motor vehicle.
Yes, sir.
Just getting the day started, about to go barbecue and all that, huh?
Getting off of work, went to go pick up my car from the shop. It was on a Sunday, and they pulled me over and took my car and everything. And I just got it fixed out the shop. And like 2 days after that, and my car went down, and I'm on the bus now. So it's just been a tight fight, but thank God I got a job, you know.
I'll tell you what, like I tell other people, the true, Martin Luther King quote, it says the true test of a man is not how he's doing in comfort and convenience, but how he produces in his controversy and conflict. And I can see that you're going through that a little bit, but I like your optimistic attitude about things. I know it might be a little bit difficult now, but I believe that if you just continue to persevere, there's light at the end of the tunnel, and you will get there. All right. On that day, if the officer asked you to produce valid insurance,
Yes, sir.
you couldn't do so, could you?
That's right, sir. Only thing I had was the registration.
Very well. I'm going to find him guilty of the amended count of improper plate, $240 fine on dismissal upon payment. Let me carry you back to March the 25th, 2020, at around 3:13 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Shane and I-94 Service Drive. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir. I got a Harley Davidson, and I had the music up a little bit, and I feel that I was just getting messed with, but it doesn't matter, so I'm good. And
let me say this. When you go there, I gotta go here.
Okay.
I know how that we've had sounds on the motorcycles, right?
Yes, sir.
And I know it's harmless in the sense that you're just enjoying your day, you're listening to your music, but that music, if the statute says I should not be able to hear your music 10 feet away, if I'm in 10 feet away from your vehicle.
I agree.
Now, and it's really done to protect the quiet nature of the neighborhoods. Now, I know this is the city. Most people are it's common, they deal with that all day, and you can find some sounds that are probably 10 times as loud as what you can put on that Harley Davidson. But
it was on statute.
The statue is what the statue is.
Yeah, got you.
And would you agree that that somebody standing 10 feet away from you could hear your music?
Yes, sir. They can. I'm not going to. Yeah.
So I get it. I mean, I understand that, there's a lot other things going on in the city that can be that need to be policed, and there's a lot of other focuses, but it is what it is. So I see you accept the responsibility for it, sir. I'm gonna fine you $244, and I will dismiss that upon payment. I'm gonna waive the warrant fee. You'll pay the reinstatement fee.
Okay.
And when can you pay it?
I just need up until April, sir. I will make a partial payment in March, and it'll be taken care of 1st of April.
So April 29th.
That's cool, sir.
All right. If there's nothing further, sir, I wish you the best of luck. Like I say, continue. You know what to do.
Yes, sir.
I still had a Harley.
No, I gave it away. My mom passed and my grandmother passed. I let it go. I just let it go, man. And it just, I'm just real humble now, man. And I don't need it no more, it's just.
Well, you didn't need it. And listen, you didn't really need it when you had it. That's the wants, but everybody, you're a hardworking man, and you get what you want sometimes. I sympathize with passing of your mom and grandma. I've had to deal just recently with my mom passing, so I can say I know how you feel with that. And my grandmother passed a while ago, but I know feel with the passing of your mom. You realize what's really important on those times. It kind of brings you back, and you get to you realize what's important, don't you?
Yeah, that's it's mother's a nurture, you know. And I'm sorry to be crying, but I just work. I put 12 hours, 13, 14 hours a day. That's my woo side, and make sure everything is taken care of. Kids, me, you know. So
Well, you don't have to apologize to me about crying about your mom, man. I'm at a complete loss myself, and I'm in disbelief because my mom really didn't give us any indication that she was going to be leaving here, but it just kind of shows you how their plan and God's plan are different from ours.
Yep. Yeah, my mom's dad in my arms. My mom's dad in my arms. I was taking her upstairs. She said, watch me upstairs, son. I don't mean to hold you up, Your Honor, but I got to tell you. And God made it so where I can see my mama leave. So I just want to say that God, it is a God upstairs. Because I could have walked in there and seen my mama on the floor. You know, he let me talk to her. So that was more than enough for me.
I truly believe that. Truly.
Yep.
I'll be praying for you, sir. And I'll give you until April the 29th to get it paid. If you have it paid, sir, you don't have to show back up, but if you don't have it paid, show back up and let's see where you are, all right?
Okay, I'm gonna come down there and I'm gonna pay. I'm gonna give you 120 and then the rest before the 29th. So I will be taken care of because I don't need no more trouble, you know. And I appreciate you.
Very well. I appreciate you and have a very good day, Mr. Lee. Best of luck to you, all right?
Thank you. You too.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right. That seems to do it for the day.